So Linda, congratulations. It sounds like you guys won some great awards for ShowHomes at your national convention.
We did, thank you. We are proud to have returned with some pretty awesome awards. One is the President's Award, which is the second highest of Franchise of the Year, which we've already won. And a couple that we're really excited about is the fastest sale time and the most homes sold for the Tampa market. So
That's
it's
awesome.
huge. Yeah.
So again, for our listeners out there that are thinking about selling their homes, we obviously strongly encourage our clients to look at ShowHome staging. And again, it's you would probably say that every home needs to be staged.
Yes.
And there are a lot of them. There's sometimes you walk into them and you can tell the family has a designer interest and they get it.
Yes.
But a lot of the time it's a recommendation from us. What are, so obviously we're approaching the in season when most of the homes start to get listed. You have more homes coming on the market. What are some, tips you can give people besides obviously hiring ShowHomes and, ShowHome, I think it's showhomestampa.com, am I correct?
Yes.
Showhomestampa.com for more information. You can see testimonial videos. You can see videos of properties you guys have staged. But what are some maybe basic tips as we approach this in season of things people need to pay attention to when putting their home on the market? And we talked about this last week. I had Robert from my team on last week, and we touched on this, and we were really talking about you guys last week a lot. So maybe a couple tips.
Well, as we know, selling a home today is really all about presentation. So just the basics of cleaning the home, editing things out. We all have too much stuff. You and I have talked about that before. Editing it out and really kind of just dressing it up, whether that's, some new paint, some new carpet, some new landscaping, really creating that look that buyers are going to respond to.
And you guys are now offering some of those services
Yes,
too, which I
are.
think is awesome. So now not only do you come in and say we can help you with all the staging, but when you tell them we need to paint this wall, we
Yes.
can take care of that for you too.
Absolutely.
And so when we talk about this, like the old, the high school, pictures, on the wall, the big mural, the big mural about your family and yourself. A lot of those personal things are also things that need to, come out when they're selling the property.
Yes, depersonalizing it is huge, so buyers aren't distracted by those things.
Right.
We want to focus on the house.
Right, and photos, another one. It's so crucial and important. Even when the home is staged, to make sure that we're, somebody of professional quality is photographing the staging that was done. Because even if you did an amazing job staging it, if the photos don't do it justice and they're not professional quality, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's be realistic. Today, 96% of people find their homes online. It's all about the pictures online. That's how we shop today. So photos
Right.
are crucial.
And it's about videos. I
Yes,
love our videos at
videos,
tampahomevideos.com. Check it out. We actually just put a new video on there called The Big Pitch for a house in Apollo Beach, that we put on the market for $850,000. It's actually on the water, 5,300 square feet, which is a big piece of water, and it's on a double lot. So gorgeous house. Check out. You can see all of our luxury home videos on tampahomevideos.com, but certainly the Big Pitch is new, and you guys have staged several of those homes that we've done videos on. So as the first thing you sit down with with an owner and they're selling their property, what are usually the things you notice first that need to change besides the decluttering? Is it furniture placement? What are some important things that you notice right off the bat in a house?
Well, it's really like, and I used to be in the car business, so it's really like there's a misconception that because the market may be good that we can just put a for sale sign in the yard and everything's good. And we equate that to like reselling your car without cleaning it up and dressing it up.
Right.
Drive it and just put a for sale sign on it. You're going to get the top dollar when you make some improvements to actually dress it up for success is what we talk about. So basics, furniture placement, too much stuff, personal stuff that's in the home, things that are outdated. We live that way.
How do you approach telling someone that they, like we joked about the NASCAR collection before, but let's say someone's a huge Florida Gator fan or a huge Denver Bronco fan, go
Yes.
Peyton Manning, and they've got the room that's just decked out in Gator stuff. And they're so proud to be Gator fans. How do you tell them? Because it's always hard for us, because I always just, it's tough how you approach that because they can take it personal. How do you approach telling them that they need to get rid of their, sports collection in that room?
Well, we walked in wearing a Seminole shirt that day. Just kidding. Very gently, and it's really understanding that once you put your home on the market for sale, it's really not your home anymore. And to get the top dollar, it's a financial decision. You want your home to appeal to the broadest masses, and that is that your buyer may despise the Gators. And you really, you can't be there.
And the same thing happens with religious stuff. You can have
Yes.
religious stuff in the home, and you could find someone that has different religious beliefs, and they've been
Absolutely.
turned off. And I think it's interesting because a lot of times people don't see their home through the eyes of someone else.
Yes.
They just don't. And that's kind of what you guys come in to do,
Yes.
to take away their chance of not getting that, and it leads to a better price, a faster sale, a smoother transaction, pretty much all the way across the board.
It does, absolutely.
So again, ShowHomesTampa.com, you can certainly check them out.